Right now, off the coast of the Carolinas, the Odyssey Marine Exploration is recovering gold. In fact, the Odyssey has discovered 2,000 years of seafaring history, from bars of silver to fragile porcelain artifacts. And these treasures are now on view for visitors at the Greensboro Science Center. Stephanie Borland takes us aboard this fascinating exhibition called Shipwreck, Pirates and Treasure.
Nearly 100 bottles, battered for more than a century, discovered 1,700 feet below the surface of the Atlantic, are just a small sample of the delicate remains of the sunken SS Republic.
Here you see them in their restored state, which is fabulous, because artifacts undersea have to deal with biological influence like barnacles or bacteria trying to eat them, chemical erosion and corrosion.
Porcelain angel figurines, a child's tea set, a hand-blown ruby-colored lamp font. These and other rare finds create a spectacular time capsule of life in America in 1865. The SS Republic, a side-wheel steamship, was restocking the South after the close of the Civil War when it sank off the coast of Georgia.
It served on both the North and South during the Civil War, so you get to see things like locks, keys, things that you literally needed to rebuild the South at the end of the Civil War, as well as bottles, postage, porcelain, lots of dishes, things that you're just going to really need to set up that economy again.
51,000 silver and gold coins and nearly 14,000 artifacts were recovered from the Republic shipwreck site by the Odyssey Marine Exploration.
It involves a lot of science, it involves a lot of archaeological history, and it involves a lot of good sailing and a lot of money to mount one of these expeditions.
Expeditions that unearth pieces dating back to the early 1600s. There are also tales of pirates and their weapons of warfare on display. Greensboro Science Center visitors will discover bountiful booty any pirate would envy. The special exhibition includes bars of gold and...
Just imagine 80 pounds of silver, what that's like. You get to see it in person. These are off of the SS Gersapa. It was a ship during World War II, 1941, sunk by the Germans, full of 48 tons of silver.
But finding and bringing these treasure troves to the surface is no easy task. This is a replica of Zeus, one of 2 remotely operated vehicles Odyssey uses to recover artifacts. Utilizing a robotic arm similar to Zeus's, anyone can experience the challenges of claiming a single coin. Right next to the robotic arm, 7-year-old Gracie Cohen is delving into an interactive big-screen photo mosaic of the SS Republic shipwreck site.
It shows you parts of the ship, and you can click on parts of the ship and read and see videos and stuff.
Revealing the remains of the Republic in great detail, vestiges of a mighty steamship struck down by a fierce hurricane. But thanks to a courageous crew and captain, all the passengers were able to escape the sinking ship.
Many of the vessels in this exhibit experienced hurricanes. And in fact, when you get in this tube, you will too. A Category 1 that reaches speeds of up to 78 miles an hour.
In Greensboro, I'm Stephanie Borland, getting blown away for North Carolina Weekend.
Shipwreck, Pirates and Treasure is on exhibit now through September 1st at the Greensboro Science Center. The Greensboro Science Center is located at 4301 Lawndale Drive in Greensboro. For more information, call 336-288-3769 or log on to their website at greensboroscience.org.